Hello, my name's John Landers, and I have been working with a company called Dock6 Pottery to put together some UX strategy to introduce e-commerce to their website and to talk about some process digitization. So Dock6 is a handmade production pottery studio. They're based here in Minneapolis, and they're over 20 years old. Recently, they opened both a retail gallery and a classroom space, pictured here. I worked with their owner, Carrie, and her management team for this project, and Dock6 was asking for some help with the addition of an e-commerce store to their website to sell products to the public and to wholesale customers. And at the start of this project, the extent of my pottery knowledge was basically what I had seen in that old Patrick Swayze movie, Ghost. I didn't know much, so I used several different research methods listed here to learn about how pottery is made, where it's sold, and who's buying it. And I was also able to spend some time with the people at Dock6. While I was at their space, I gained a better understanding of their business and who their customers are. At Dock6, the first thing I noticed is they use a lot of paper. People's desks are covered in paperwork, and there are post-it notes hanging everywhere containing different website sign-ins and passwords, and it just looked like people were working a little too hard here. They've had to create their own systems and artifacts to cope with using digital tools that aren't meeting their current needs, and there's likely an opportunity for many of these paper tasks to just be digitized. So I also learned about who the two types of Dock6 customers are, and first, our wholesale customers. These people are typically your store owners. They buy products from Dock6 in bulk to turn around and sell to people like us. These customers currently make up 80% of Dock6's overall business, and you can go and buy Dock6 products from retailers locally like Anthropologie or Be Below. The second type of customer that Dock6 serves are retail customers. These are the normal general public, and these people are a newer but growing revenue stream for Dock6, and this growth might be a sign of what's to come. Customers are now able to connect to products and product makers directly online, and customers may no longer be reliant on the traditional method of discovering products at retail stores. So Dock6 is currently using all these different platforms to touch their customers, and frankly the messaging feels different, slightly different in each of these spaces, and that's probably because each of these platforms are so different. But moving forward, I'm recommending a strategy that works towards unifying all of Dock6's customer-facing messaging in all of these spaces. An important part of the strategy is to also work towards making customers feel connected to Dock6's different physical spaces and their product makers. One major problem I ran into while working on this project is it's difficult to communicate the value of artisan goods over the internet. On an Amazon search, a $60 plate, which is handmade from Dock6, appears in the same window as sets of $25 cheap mass-produced plates. And while these items aren't the same, they look the same in most online retail. And for that reason, Dock6 is probably smart to add a store to their website where they can sell their products their own way. The next problem I ran into was information architecture. Considering all of the various sizes and color options for products Dock6 has, they have over 20,000 different product combinations. And how can we take that much content and organize it into an online store where a user can easily find the product that they're looking for and search through things? So to start solving this problem, I used a method called a card sort, and I took this to a party where I had 10 people participate. I basically came up with a list of product categories from visiting websites like Pottery Barn, and I wrote them all down. I laid them out on a bench, and I gave participants a stack of photographs of different Dock6 products. They were allowed to put the photos of the products underneath the category headline where they thought it fit. I also brought some pen and paper, and they were allowed to create their own categories if they didn't think that the product fit into any of the categories I had provided. So next, I took the information from the card sort to start organizing our products into a web store. I made a prototype to use on some further user testing with people. And like most web stores, mine uses a series of filters and drop-down menus to guide users through the process of selecting and ordering items. So next, our challenge here is to formulate a plan for taking our next steps, and those steps are up to Dock6. We'll meet later this week, and I have a ton of information and some costs that I need to share with their team. I've also developed this 5-step plan to discuss with them. The plan includes the launch of an e-commerce store, implementing some free or inexpensive business tools to help Dock6 manage some of their paperwork tasks. Thank you. During this project, I found the people at Dock6 are a gritty bunch, artists and creators, and they make beautiful, high-quality products with their hands. I'm proud to have joined them for the duration of this project, and I look forward to the eventual launch of an e-commerce